There are moments in life when everything falls apart. Not just the money, not just the job, but the people you thought would never leave, vanish. And when you're standing in the ruins of what used to be your life, you're left with one terrifying question: who am I now? The rise before the fall, there was a man named Aiden. Not a celebrity, not a billionaire, just a hard-working man who built a good life from nothing. He grew up in a modest home, no silver spoon, no shortcuts. Every dollar he earned through sweat. By the time he turned 32, he owned a marketing agency, a sleek apartment in the city, a BMW in the garage, and a woman he loved more than anything, Maya. To the world, they were the perfect couple. Dinners at expensive restaurants, weekend trips to the mountains, smiles for Instagram. But what the photos didn't show was the pressure Aiden was under, the long nights, the missed birthdays, the silent arguments that built up like thunderclouds over time. Still, he believed love could survive anything. The fall then came the storm. A global recession hit. Clients backed out. His biggest investor pulled funding. In just 4 months, the agency was gone. Savings dried up. The BMW repossessed. The apartment evicted. And Maya, the woman he believed would weather any storm with him, started packing her things one rainy evening. He asked, "Where are you going?" She didn't raise her voice. She didn't cry. She just said, "I can't live like this." No goodbye, no hug, just the sound of the door closing forever. Aiden was left with a half-empty apartment, 2 bags of clothes, and the crushing weight of loneliness. Rock bottom, for 3 weeks, he slept in his car. He showered at a gas station. He applied for jobs he was overqualified for and didn't even get callbacks. One night, sitting on a bench, he saw a man digging through a trash can and thought, "I'm one decision away from becoming him." He broke down. Not just tears, but sobbing, shaking, the kind of crying that empties your soul. A stranger walked by and offered him a sandwich. It was the smallest act of kindness, but it changed something. That night, Aiden didn't sleep. He thought. He remembered a quote from his father. "If you lose everything and still have yourself, then you've lost nothing." The rebuild the next morning, he walked into a local gym and offered to clean floors in exchange for a place to shower. The owner said yes. He worked 6 hours a day cleaning weights and wiping mirrors. But he also started reading again. He journaled. He trained his body. He watched free business lectures on YouTube and taught himself how to code at night in the gym's office. Within 4 months, he had a freelance gig building websites. 6 months later, he had 5 clients. In a year, he launched a new digital agency, this time leaner, smarter, built for survival. No luxury apartment, just a studio with sunlight and peace. No BMW, just a used Honda and gratitude, and no Maya. But he realized something important. She left when he had nothing, but the truth was, he was always enough. The transformation years later, Aiden gave a talk at a local event. He stood on that stage not as a millionaire, but as a man who had redefined what wealth meant. He said, "Losing everything is terrifying, but what you discover in the silence after the noise is gone is the real you. And if you love who you become in the darkness, nothing can destroy you again." He never hated Maya. He understood now some people are meant to love you only in your seasons of sunshine, but others, including yourself, are meant to walk with you through the storm. So, what happens when you lose everything and your partner leaves you? You find out what can never be taken away: your will, your heart, your truth. And when you rise again, you rise unshakable. To anyone who's lost it all, this is your beginning, not your end. Comment, "I'm still standing," if you've been through the storm. Subscribe for more stories that heal and inspire.